Alrighty, fellow trainers, we're doing a really random, kind of a really last-minute live stream. Normally I even do like audio tests and stuff before, but I'm jumping straight into this one because it's already like 11 o'clock my 11 o'clock my time. So hello, welcome to Pokemon TCG Daily. I really wanted to get this live stream out. I just finished playing my third league challenge for this weekend. So my third league challenge with Team Up being in standard format, officially being in the meta. So I really wanted to just kind of talk about my initial thoughts and how everything went this weekend. It was a super fun weekend. So I between Saturday through today, I played in 3 different league challenges. The deck you're looking at right now is the deck that I basically brought with me. I tweaked it here and there, but I just kind of wanted to give my overall thoughts and kind of what I really thought about the meta. I'm gonna double check the audio and stuff is going through. Like I said, normally I kind of do this a little bit more. I usually do my audio tests before I hit live stream, but I want to see how it sounds right now. Cool. Sounds good to me. Need to set out that Jirachi. It was a great weekend. Super fun. Really excited. Everything, like I said, I'm only talking about this pool from my local meta. But with everything that had kind of been going on with Oceania, watching other channels and stuff, it really kind of reflected what we kind of thought we would see with Team Up. We're actually playing against a deck I didn't play against at all this weekend. So, why did I go in with Charizard? Let's start there. This is the deck that I brought with me, and honestly, the reason why I really brought this with me this weekend was because one, I thought it'd be kind of different. I didn't think a lot of people would be playing as many Charizard decks. And second, it was just something I could get together kind of quickly. Both the Charizards were relatively inexpensive. The only tough things kind of were to track down with Jirachi. But then just kind of peeking through the list here, everything else in this list was pretty standard from what I already had. Talking about like Fire Energy, Choice Band, Escape Board. And I have to give a huge shout out for this list, Pokemon Deck Check. Fantastic list. This list is 100%, have to give him the credit for kind of coming up with this. I tweaked it here and there, but this mostly was a list that I kind of curated from seeing some other channels, and really their channel. Fantastic channel. I'm probably going to put them down in my description down below. But like I said, I just kind of want to talk more about this. So this deck, man, I'm a really huge fan of this Charizard deck. My first matchups against people, I think it really took people by surprise, just the numbers that it could deal out. That was honestly, I think, the biggest thing with it. It's kind of give or take, it's actually pretty tough to run. There's just a lot of give and take with it, and a lot of little decisions. Honestly, in my first league challenge, I made some pretty bad decisions here and there, just like whether I was discarding things. Really on Saturday. So I guess we'll start from the top. Let's start from the first league challenge as we kind of go through this match as well. I want to see how the video looks as well. Video looks perfect. Let's talk about the first league challenge. What were my matchups? I think I remember what most of them were. The league challenge on Saturday at one of the stores I was playing at was huge. It was an extremely huge turnout. I think I want to actually hold on to this Charmeleon. I want to see if I can evolve one of those Charmeleon. Let's not waste our supporter for the turn. Go ahead and use that Erica for 2. It doesn't really change too much. Oh, where was I going with that? So Saturday rolls around. That was the first league challenge, really the first day that Team Up was legal. So what I had been reading, there was a couple decks that I played against. I played against a Zekrom deck. I played against a ton of Zoroark, Lycanroc all over the board this weekend. Saturday rolls around. My first matchup actually went super well. The deck that I found out that this actually does okay playing against is the single prize attacker Zapdos deck. That was one of my first matchups. Out of the 5 matches, I went 2 and 3 on Saturday. Played against Zekrom, and I think everything else was Zoroark. I think out of those 5 matches, 3 of them were Zoroark matches. So I think people were really just trying to counteract Pikachu Zekrom, and then it just really turned into a bunch of mirror matches. The matches that I lost with this deck, none of the matches on Saturday were clear blowouts by any means. Out of my 5 matches on Saturday, only the 3rd one did I really dead draw into anything, and I made some changes. For my match on Sunday, and I removed those changes, and then I made some final decisions on today. And I can actually say for today, I got first place at the league challenge, at the 3rd league challenge I played at today. So I was really happy with that. Just kind of a good way to kind of kick off the quarter. And just really, I feel comfortable before this week. And kind of the biggest thing going into these league challenges, because really beyond playing online, I hadn't really had a lot of experience with this deck yet. So I feel super, super comfortable now with this list and confident with this list. It really is versatile at dealing with a lot of things, but at the same time too, it's equally as risky. I wish I could have recorded my last matchup today because it was really down to the wire. But like I said, huge shout out to Pokemon, it's either Pokemon TCG Deck Check or whatever. They just do some really, really fantastic videos. Basically where I base off this list. It's a single prize attacker Charizard deck. There's other variations of it that run things like Flareon and Alolan Ninetales. For me, I think it really strives really well when you can run it just purely with no other with GX Pokemon. And we'll see if I can get set up fast enough against the really big boy Snorlax here. But we got some things to work with here. We're going to go ahead and just kind of spread things around right now. Go ahead, attach another Fire Energy here. I've already gotten quite a good spread going here. So we're going to go ahead and play that second Erica's Hospitality. Fantastic card. Huge fan of this one. Like I said, this video is just really just trying to get out there while I have all these thoughts like fresh in my mind. That's what I always say I'm going to like make an extra video and stuff, kind of talking about current things and how like the weekends and stuff and go. But sometimes the weekends just get away, and the next thing you know, I don't ever do anything about it. So I really wanted to try something different and just jump straight into doing a live stream and talking about the past weekend. And interestingly, at least another 20 or so minutes. I want to see if we can go ahead and beat this Snorlax. We'll go ahead just so we can, and I actually think we're going to retreat out this Jirachi. Yeah, I want him into safety. We're going to see if we can hit up. It'd be really cool. I don't think it's impossible to knock out this EV Snorlax. Let me see, 250 attach return. That'll put me at, I don't know if it's feasible with we're gonna go ahead and retreat out because I don't mind if we lose a Charmander. So yeah, it's kind of a quick rundown of this week. It was fun. Team Up is an expansion that's here to stay. Even more than Lost Thunder, really more than the last two expansions, more than Celestial Storm and Lost Thunder. I mean, obviously because of like the really big new mechanics, but just a bunch of other cards too. It's just been, this expansion in particular is gonna change the game for the rest of Pokemon's like life. It was just a really, really fun weekend to see what people were trying out. A lot of unexpected ideas too. Okay, so I gotta read in what actually everything does here, because I didn't play against this deck this weekend. Okay, I don't know what that second attack did. If this Pokemon has at least one extra energy to it, draw until you have 10 cards in your hand. Okay. Okie dokie. I don't know if I can hit for that number. 50, 100. I think it's possible. 50, 100, 50, 100, 150, 200, 230. I think I'm just going to be just a little shy from being able to get the one-hit KO on this big bad boy. But I can attack some of his other things on the bench potentially. And I think we're going to do that. I think I'd much rather try to go. We have 3 other guys out here. I don't think we really... tough decision. Let's go ahead and see what happens. We'll go ahead, discard a Cynthia, discard a Fire Energy. I'm still super curious though. What is that number going to be? So I got the Charizard. Still doesn't really matter. 50, 250. I can do the math really quickly. 50, 150. Attached, that'd be 200. I can get up to 230. I can get up to 260. I can't quite get the one-hit knockout. That's fine. That's fine. We don't really need to do that. Because I have 3 Guzmas in my deck. So, I mean, this guy's going to be knocking things out left and right. Yeah, he's going to be one-hit KOing Charizard anyways, and he's got to have other things in there that heal him up. But he doesn't have any Malamars out on his bench either, though, so he'd have to ace a roll. You know, we're going to go ahead and play it safe for now. This isn't a knockout either, though. I still have to hit. I have a choice band in my hand, so we're fine there. We could knock out some of his other important guys like Zeraora and things like that, but I think I want to try to get... I think I want to really try to play this aggressively. Because I want to force him. If he's going to do it, I want to force him to use Ace or Roll and things like that. the next turn knock him out. Let's go ahead and try this out. This is actually really important to figure out how to play against this deck. I really don't want to reset this hand because this hand is actually pretty good. I'm pretty against not playing not playing any supporters during my turn, but I think we're gonna do that this time. And I don't even know if anyone's even on the live stream right now. I don't think so. Cool. That's fine by me. People will watch this at a later time. Hold on to that Charizard. Yeah, I don't want to do anything else. We'll go ahead and start here. 180. Another 50 would have been, yeah. So I think in order for me to knock him out with just continuous Blaze Ball, I'd have to use something quite different. He'll have Ace Roll and other things now, but charging back up that EV Snorlax is going to be pretty tough. I mean, Rayquaza, of course, he's a bad boy too, but then he gets scooped up, Max Potion or anything, that's gonna, he'll lose all that. So I don't really know. He can retreat out, and of course come in next with Rayquaza. We saw that coming. We'll be able to knock out. We're gonna knock out that Snorlax next turn. That's a nice, and I can definitely reset my deck still a little bit, even though I've lost. Yeah, we can shuffle all those things back in there. Hopefully, maybe we'll top deck Charizard or an Ultra Ball right now would be also cool as well. We top deck an Ultra Ball. I don't think I'm gonna play it yet though. I have to. So we've lost quite a few fire energy already. So let's go ahead. Maybe I can discard something from here that I don't need. Nest Ball. That is actually not a bad thing to, because I want to put out. This is exactly what I'm talking about. What I got, I'm still perfecting it right now. There's just a lot of micromanaging decisions here. Just things that are kind of like, do I want to discard this item or not discard this item? Just a lot of things like that. So what I think I want to do, I think I'm going to grab that. I need to set another Charmander out on my bench. I could have done this via Nest Ball and other things, but I think I'm going to do this. It won't really make any difference. I guess I could have done the Nest Ball. Because I need to play Guzma this turn, but I also need to set another Charmander, and it doesn't look like there's another Charmander out here, so we're gonna Charizard instead, because I need to get another Charmander out on my bench. So we're gonna get one. Yeah, 2 of them are in there already. Like I said, already could have kind of done that a little bit differently, but that just kind of comes with the territory, learning how to run a new deck. Really, there's not one right or wrong way. Let's go ahead. I don't think I've used my second rescue stretcher, so we need to put one of those Charmanders onto my bench. This list right here. Hello, who is that? Trill Dill. I don't know who that is. Let's go ahead and put Charmander onto my bench, and let's go ahead. Roaring Resolve here. We'll be able to knock out the big Snorlax this turn. Awesome. And we'll be set up, at least be able to do something with this Charmander down here. Super, super important. I think I'm going to wait 1 turn before I rescue Energy Recycler. I think we'll be fine with that. Alrighty, this big guy is gonna go down. 3 prize cards. Hopefully we hit a Charmander, because 2 of them are prize right now, I think. Have a 50% chance of getting 1 Charmander. Cool. That's... all those things are super useful. So this is a list I did not play against this weekend. I think the more common way, other lists I've been seeing with this have been the Malamar variation. That's actually pretty important. Just like right now, even knocking out that Snorlax. Okay, so this deck's a little all over the place. I got a lot of tag teams in there. I definitely don't really see it consistently with, let's see. I think I know who Trilldil is. Like I said, is this... Double check. What's going on screen? Okay, so a lot of things have to happen this next turn. Having this Charizard in hand right now is pretty cool. I need to hit a rare candy. And then another choice ban, or am I... 30, 60, 90. Okay, yeah, he'll have 30, 60, 90, 120 with the Tapu Koko. And he hits that there. So a lot of things have to happen in this hand. But who knows? Like I said, like my last match today, I didn't miss a beat there. And even now, getting ready for like another regional in about a month and a half, this by any means is not like not a list I want to play with. As much as I like this Charizard deck, not something I want to bring with to a regional. I don't think. Something fun to play with, at League and stuff. But oh, if there was a chance for this to happen, it's gonna happen right now. Cool. I don't know how many energy are left in there. So 7 are in there. At least 2 should be present. Good. Time to top deck that. Kind of risky, but I kind of want to keep my deck thin right now. We'll see if the other choice band's in there or if it's prized. Oh no, it's there. Cool. Alrighty, so if I can hit the choice band, we'll be in pretty good shape. He's there. We're gonna go ahead and Cynthia, I think. Yeah. If I hit the choice band, then I can get a knockout. 2 things here have to happen. I'm gonna just thin out my deck as much as possible. That's putting more cards into it, but I don't think it's gonna make too much of a difference. 5 cards, 1 in. Sure, let's go ahead and play it out. See what happens. I'm gonna shuffle back in 2 Charmanders and a Charizard. I hate to lose a Lily, but just to kind of have that 1 less card in there. I know I have other draw supporter, and I'm really itching to get a knockout this turn. Go ahead, grab a Charmander. If we don't hit it right now, then it'll be a lot harder. I don't even know. I might have done 50, no, 50, 100, 50, 60, 70, 80. Oh, wait, I think I have the knockout. 50, 150, 60, 70. No, not yet. 30. I'm not going to get the knockout anyways either. Whoops. I'm sneaking too fast. Yeah. But this is still good to... Let's go ahead and shuffle that energy back in here. And we have things set up. I should have held on to that Cynthia. And stuff, but... Actually, let's go ahead and cause damage this turn. Let's still... Oh, let's go ahead, grab... We'll do a little bit of damage, though. It would have not been a knockout anyways, I think. No, I would have had to attach another energy from hand. So, we'll go ahead and damage him a bit. Have to get pretty lucky next turn. I don't even know if... But I'm happy with this list. It'll give me something to work on, and I feel like I at least got it down into a good groove. So these were booster packs. These will be up on tomorrow's daily booster pack opening. Maybe I'll show the Ace Roller card as well. But even still, though, I mean, he has to knock out 3 Pokemon. I mean, if I can get... I really burned through a lot of my deck last turn. Nest Ball, that kind of helps a little bit. That Guzma's just coming in just a little too late. I think this person's got the win. Unless, I don't think... Nah, too bad there wasn't a way I could get up to knock him out with a Charmander. That'd be pretty funny. I'll go ahead and grab the Guzma. Cool. So, no way I can really monkey my way too much out of this. I could try to slow him down, maybe with a Rangaroo or something. Actually, yeah, could do something kind of funny. So I've used that Jirachi's ability twice. Now he's coming back in here, and sure, because he's got to be running low on energy. Do one more match after this. Cool. He started up a little faster. Like I said, there's just like it's the small little decisions with this deck that I'm still getting down a little bit, but I'm really happy with it. Of course, Charizard being one of my favorite Pokemon, I'm gonna go ahead, let them get the quick win, and then we'll go into one more match. Because I'm happy with this list. I'm happy with how the weekend went, and just kind of go see where things go from here. Happy to have some booster packs to open up for tomorrow. So one more match, and then I think I blurred out everything, my initial thoughts and stuff that I wanted to get out. We'll do one more match. So it was funny. I had kind of like that sudden burst of adrenaline, like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go home and do a live stream, talk about everything, and then just like that, I'm like as tired as I don't know, as tired, just got super tired all of a sudden. Let's go ahead and see though. So that happened. That's actually a super fun point to make. Mulligan is pretty common. As of now, I have 8 basic Pokemon in this deck, but it's been just enough to be consistent. Just enough to where I'm not too worried about like not being all set up and things like that. Let's go ahead and see what we can do with this one. I kind of want to reset my hand. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Because I can attach the skateboard this turn. Kind of get a couple extra cards in my hand. Why resource? Late in the game. That was actually a suggestion from one of my friends at League, especially because I kept finding myself like running out of resources. So that was the one thing I put in there. Especially if I'm trying to get set up quickly towards the end and I'm out of rare candies and I'm out of stuff. That was actually super, super cool, like kind of like weird tech, but it's definitely been cool enough that I've liked it. I've liked it a lot. A little risky just going in with the one Jirachi and staff. I would like to set up, but maybe I can get my Charizard up and running next turn. No, the resource management, resource management Oranguru was a super, super good suggestion. It's been the biggest thing. I added this list that other people aren't running a lot of, but I like it. So in my last matchup against a really good player from our group of people, it was actually super risky. I don't even remember exactly. So I used the Charizard dude, his ability to knock himself out, bring up a Charmander, and then evolved him with a rare candy for the last minute. I can't believe it was super close, but it actually worked out. Cool. Alrighty, we'll be able to start knocking things out this turn. Actually, I might have actually Ultra Balled that Charmander instead, but I hate having to Ultra Ball Rescue Stretcher, but I want to use the Lily, and I need to use. Wait a second. Because I want to evolve, retreat out. Maybe we'll hit something else I can Ultra Ball with this. Nope. Not a single. Of course, not a single trainer card. That's okay. But I want to play Lily this turn still. Cool. Let's grab good old Charizard. Actually, I haven't really taken a peek at what's in here yet. Cool. A lot of fire. All my fire energy on my deck. Nothing surprised. That's super useful. God, if it was only this, or if only in real life matches they laid everything out this nicely for you, like the exact card count for everything. Okay, maybe we'll be able to attach normally. Cool. Can set up a couple other things while we're at it. Cool. Yeah, so it was this ability that actually got me the win by knocking out Charizard. I don't really need to attach both. So I'm not going to. I only need the one. Easily not got Marshadow. Okie dokie. Yup, this is the Oranguru. Put 3 cards from your discard pile. Yeah, when I think I even did in a match today where I like resource managed like 2 rare candies and like a Charmander or something, especially after I've used all of them. I don't even know what. Oh my gosh, that's a really good card. I had no idea. Discard any number of your bench Pokemon. Kind of risky too, but it's 30 more damage for each. It's kind of cool. Especially with, what's its base? It's a base of 30. 10. That's another thing I've thought about teching in here, because once I get stuck, not being able to draw more cards, Marsh Shadow would actually be super useful as well. 70 there, 20. So we'll also have to start dealing with, actually this is super great. That there, rare candy here. And we'll actually go ahead and start stacking up. Get the knockout there, doing a little bit more damage on this Charizard. He'll be knocked out next turn. But I'll be ahead 2 prize cards, but there's a super, there's a chance they could run the Necrozma. I actually got to be careful. I'm learning this, making sure that I don't have everyone set out, because that Giratina can stack damage little by little. Oh yeah, he had the spell tag on there too. So will Charizard get that? I think he will. 30, 40. I think he had it was at 110, so I think that is a knockout. Yep. Cool. We'll go in with, I actually would like to keep Jirachi around an extra turn. If Jirachi gets knocked out, I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. Send out Charmander. Let's see, a couple other comments I'm reading just from my recent video. Reds Birds, Kevin Monkus, awesome subscribers from the channel. Let me see more people. Those 2 people are really awesome people who check out my videos like every day, every week at least. That's good. I should read more of my comments and stuff while I'm on stream. Did he Guzma Charmander? I thought I sent out Jirachi. I don't remember. Okay, we'll go in with Charizard next turn. 20 there. Gotta get him up to 80. I'll probably use Spell Tag on. Put 40 there. You see, we got Red Birds, Kevin Monkus Turnus, a newer subscriber, August Mendez. MingTube is always awesome. I should really read these off during live stream. That'd be so much quicker. Wiltan, RFHS Gaming, THG Universe. A couple of you people are also checking out Instagram as well, which is awesome. Another new subscriber. I got me email you as well. Herberto Barahana. Ona, nice. Magikarp Mayhem. Yeah. A lot of awesome people I've been connecting with lately. Cool. Oh, it's my turn. Yeah, that got discarded, so, but I'm feeling pretty good about the spread right now. But Giratina, it's a really cool what they got going here. I see the strategy. So we'll evolve this guy up, and if I can avoid attacking the guy with spell tags, I will do that for a couple extra turns. Because I have that Guzma right there, so I might as well take advantage of it, right? And that way I don't even have to damage Charizard. We'll damage him anyways. It's not going to make too much of a difference in the long run. If anything, it might be better thinning out my deck as much as possible. Or do I just plow through the spell tag? What is it? It's just 40 damage to any Pokemon, however he likes. 40 damage on your opponent's Pokemon. He could do 40 here, 40 there. Then he could do another 10 with Giratina. She got 2 Giratina, so it could knock out a Jirachi. They did 4 there, 2 there. So I think we will. Yeah, of course. If we have a chance to knock out a Malamar, absolutely. That's like their engine for these kind of decks. Kind of work around that spell tag, cleanse tag. Now might be the time to throw in a field blower too. Putting in a field blower would not be a bad option. Kind of other random fact. I don't really pay too much attention to this, but collectively with my channel, with every video, we've just about hit 20,000 views total. That is a crazy number. At least to me, that's a crazy number to think about that. Collectively, even if it's the same people or whatnot, that individually 20,000 times someone have clicked my videos together. Absolutely crazy. Ooh, cool. That changes things. I'm throwing out that GX Pokemon. I want to hit that Guzma again. I already know I used just one. Okay, that changes things. I want to knock out that Marshadow and wrap up this match. This is a super unique deck. I'm actually super happy about this to play against this because I think that's going to put... Yeah, that's going to put my Charizard... Oh, that's right. Because they can... They discarded the Marshadow. That's super clever. I'm trying to see if I can keep this spread going. It's going to be pretty tough. I'm going to have to do what I did earlier and knock out this Charizard. I just don't really have a choice right now. So we'll go ahead... I can set out because I'm gonna wanna. I don't think I have a choice. That he's got to go down. I gotta get another knockout this turn. He'll get 1 prize card. This is a super cool deck. I love seeing unique deck builds. So I don't really need the choice band. Charmeleon. I think that was my last Charmander too. Unless he's prized again. Yeah, 2 are in there. So, like I said, right now having Marshadow would be cool. Just for moments like this, just to be able to draw more cards. I have a really cool deck. I kind of don't want to do this because I know Charmander 4 there. We'll see what happens. This will be the last match of the night. Oh, sorry, I don't know if anyone new came on a live stream or not. I realized I had the comments closed there for a second. Don't put out any basic Pokemon. Let's see. 20, 10, 10, 20, 90, 110. It's going to be super close. Just kind of depends on what I top deck right now. Man, that's cool. So if I knock him out this turn, 40, they'll put the 4 here. They'll probably be able to take the rest of the remaining prize cards. Unless I like hit Guzma right now or something. Resource Magnet, that doesn't really help. I think that's a game for the most part. Nope, I don't got anything else. Don't got anything else planned on my sleeve right now. But fun match, 2 fun matches. Got to talk a little bit about, stuff a little bit. Super happy with this deck. Excited to see what else I can do with it. And next league challenge, I hope to have something. I don't know if I'm gonna have something ready because by next weekend, maybe the weekend after that. Spell tag, that'll knock out both of them. I'm ready to go to bed though, so I'm gonna go ahead and let them get the win here. Also, I can sign off. Like I said, this is just meant to be super quick live stream. 10 there, and then 30 down on that Jirachi for the win. Fellow trainers, out having a great night wherever you are. I hope this, I don't know if it's interesting at all or anything. I take a price card. They take, although, like I said, it wasn't that close. Had I been able to set out one more Charmander or hit a rescue stretcher or something, might have been able to do something about this match, but that's besides the point. Fellow trainers, I hope you're having a great day wherever you are. Thank you for letting me ramble a bit. I will see you tomorrow, as always, in the regular video. Have a great night, and they're gonna evolve into that and knock him out and all that stuff, so I'll see you tomorrow.